once since your last battle, Twist? Me, I finished the CD. I know people were sick of waiting. Created a judging system. My mission was innovation. Supported the scene, recorded my dreams. Basically, I'm staying active. You come out once or twice a year like an inflatable mattress. This shit isn't debatable. I'm stating the facts. You only came back to being active because you thought Drake might be at this. But while we're on the subject, my hair game shits on yours. I mean, are you even fucking trying, Twist? My hair told me to tell your hair to quit hiding like a bitch. Twist will bust a pixie cut and look so much like Tanya O that when he comes to Toronto, Soul Khan's like, whoa. So if we're talking off of the top, in both ways, I'm just more polished, man. My hair will win, like veins on the arms of Hollohan.
Look, you want to compare me to Tanya O? But I'm still the real king and you're hot trash. So you're more like Tanya O, a bitch on the King of the Dot staff. The thing is, tall girls have deeper twats because their proportions increase. This is a scientific fact. So dudes with small dicks pull chicks with shorter physiques. Because in a shallow cunt, it feels like you dig deep, so keep that in mind when I say his girl's a pygmy. And my girl is 6 feet. Your chick is Lil Wayne's height. So at checkout, she gets bothered more. Cigarettes, alcohol, there's nothing they don't cart her for. I use body parts and gore like the paint the Pollock poured. His blood splashes on a canvas. I'm just practicing the art of war. Peter Pan, throw hooks that never land. All that Xbox won't help you connect with your hands. I black out and rap bouts, kill the ref and the fans. It's like the Breaking Bad finale. When that bell rings, you're dead where you stand.
Son, how you gonna look like Fry and sound like an excited Zap Brannigan? This battle rapper swagger jacking a Gap mannequin. And you're so scared of urban people, you could never take the smack route. In fact, he almost backed out of this battle because he heard that there'd be blacks out. I fucking hate Twist! To prepare for this, I quit everything with Twist in it. I quit eating licorice and bought a bong so I could quit twisting spliffs. But how you gonna call yourself Twist when I'm the one with the twisted flow? Words woven intricate, twisting like women's hips and calypso. You just go 4-4 every time, that's a twist flow. Well, I twist slow like a rotisserie pig in a spit roast. You just know there's no chance of you seeing Knamelis. Being brave until I hit him with that something like DNA did.
Rap, not a single line impresses me. You say I'm a Gap mannequin, you would know you're the fucking guy who dresses me. You make love to bitches I hate fuck. Are those... Are those black bags because you stayed up, or is your chick abusive and bruising your face up? Or are you trying to bite disaster's scary Arabic swag? Don't airports tell you never carry a terrorist's bags? I'm Vince Vaughn. I'll crash your wedding to get head from sluts. When I clink up my glass, then it's time for the next to suck. Fist your bride in the bathroom till someone catches us on some iPhone shit. I'll put my hand in the wrong place and fuck your whole reception up.
You try to spit that disaster shit, man, I doubt it. Why? Yeah, I stole the bags under his eyes and you stole his fucking outfit. You actually have the worst voice in battle rap, real talk. Like, are you people hearing this, knob? Here's a thought, why don't you put some energy behind those lyrics you drop? I don't think we have souls, I'm not a believer in God, so it's ironic you're getting bodied by the spirit I got. Lordy! Cause I'm animated, you're laminated. You're the blandest flavor while I'm candy painted like cars tipping on Atlanta pavement. You just don't have the stamina to stand with Nameless. Think you a beast? I'm a panoramic frame of angry animals in cages. So I'm just a better edition. You said it, I said it different. I edit the metaphysics, don't ever go get it twisted. Go get him a medical specialist and some better writtens. I'm getting my second win in a second, I'll leave you winded. A record-setting attendance, attentive, intending to witness me stomping his dimples in with my Timberlands. I hope you aren't sensitive or get offended, cause I'm genuine when I say I'm taking this bitch out like a distinguished gentleman. First fresco, you had a cat fight. Verse 360, it was a bird fight. But I bet my bottom dollar you still ain't even had your first fight. You got a Tupac tattoo across your chest that says nerd life. And when black people pass you on the street, you clutch your purse tight. You carried rich on your back while you were earning your stripes. He carried you in that 2-on-2 like it's the circle of life. But you're a circus act. You never spat a real verse in your life, and your personal bio has 4 words. If Urkel was white. Perfect, precise, every one of my shots hit. Top tier drops quick. How's that for a fucking plot twist?
She's solid during sex, so you'll never get to keep her. I'm a Toronto October, turn your ex into a screamer. Leave her so loose your dick gets shoved inside and won't even touch the sides. If sex was operation, you'd win every fucking time. It's like we hit the pub and we all drank heavy. Then I miss my darts aim and hit this Mark's brain. My bar game's deadly. When they fly and cast to battle me, I diss their nationality. You think 'cause you're Canadian I'm gonna change my strategy? Wrong. Fuck Canada! You fruity bunch of lumberjacks. Half your country's French. What the fuck is up with that? You think your hockey fights are tough? It's just an act you only knuckle up and scrap when you're covered up with pads. Betty's and Veronica's, you only eat like Jughead. Should've stuck with judging, 'cause I'll give them the justice this judge dreads. But you bet your life trying to get your stripes and got killed in a bloodbath like Dexter's wife.
See, I'm really for the fans. I tried to make sure this bout is judged, but there's really no point if you ain't betting an amount of bucks. That's when this coward ducked. 'Cause Real Deal got real quiet when I asked to put 1,000 up. Now see, look, you are so fucking boring, that's why you never get guap. You could battle Jay-Z in Flip Top, and you'd still make that shit flop. You lie about bitches you fucked, like the girlies all like you, but you never really tapped like Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. And he can't afford a car, so he catching transit quick, but claiming that his ride in the shop and it's getting damage fixed. That reminds me of a game my Nintendo fans will get. Castlevania 3 is the only time Trevor's had a whip. I am better than this bitch. You have never beaten us. Scribble Jam, Grind Time, every scene you sucked. So I'll put it into real like director screaming cut, then I'll tear apart the deal like it's getting rediscussed.
What has he done? You took a year off battling, came back and choked thinking you're not gonna catch hate. Funny how when you fuck up, the footage does. Someone was doctoring them tapes. Cause I was there. You looked scared, like a little boy, which is ironic as shit. Wait, cause we were just watching him get raped by somebody from Penn State. Let's cut the bullshit, you little fucking garbage pail kid. The only reason this'll look close is because expectations for you from the fans are so low. You're an ungrateful, undeserving piece of shit, quick to take a handout like a hobo. It must run in your family. I heard your pops was sick. When the radiologist handed him the photo, he had the nerve to ask the doc if his battle with cancer could be promo.
But you ain't no different from these grind time cats. All you do is sway fans with the nice guy act. But one thing that I've learned in life that is truthfully a basis, the ones that have to call themselves real are usually the fakest. You ain't got no honor, man. I knew this shit from day one. Airing out your dirty laundry, you ain't got no fake stuff. You think this cat is real? Nah, he a platinum grill cause he putting on a fake front. You see Trevor switch when he got a can tapping that brew. You and Hollohan probably have matching tattoos. He probably does tech support on Confederate war blogs and labels people by color like it's Reservoir Dogs. But me, I'm on my grind, getting underpaid wages, 300-day slaving while you summer vacation. Just ask Organic. He works in a steel mill, so he's more fucking Pittsburgher than Real Deal. He probably dreams of piping his sophomores like it's a softcore. Now go write I am a faggot 500 times on the chalkboard.
And I don't really give a fuck. You said I'm a racist. That's the shit you think? And me and Hollohan know if it was Reservoir Dogs, this pussy be Mr. Pink. Now Organic had him booked to battle Pat before his whole Rex buzz and shine. He agreed and said yes, but guess what? He lied. That's another difference between us. I'll battle anytime, anywhere, global or local bout. My word's bond. I have a son right now because I won't pull out. I mean, I bet when his mom was pregnant in Cali, she drunk a lot of Seagram 7 and Henny in front of piles of coke, taking bricks to the head like Reginald Denny. Let's do some rapping since that's what you suck at, all right? Shots firing, cop sirens, Get my piece from the dot to hog time. That's family ties. Now watch the Family Guy dog Brian. Cool, you said oxen. Woo, is it locked in? Damn it, Gannick, you gotta have pull like an oxen. Maybe I'll just oxen. Crazy even oxen. Rock him. Y'all can call me Dre then when I drop him.
It's funny that you chose Real Deal as your moniker for writing, because Evander Holyfield will always be synonymous with biting. But then he tried to emulate when I made Arsenal Skull Split. But now Trevor's sparking the tool and it's bars over bullshit. What? You even put it on a shirt for promotion as a tactic. But against Lada Zay, you said slogans are for faggots. So you can rap that street shit about the K's with full clips in, but you'll never know the inside of a case like Pulp Fiction. So these fans only praise you because they can relate to someone that flip-flops just as much as they do. So I lose once and damn, what I lose me 100 fans for? If he does it after, you'll act like it doesn't matter. Fans will want some answers. Why is the love so backwards? Why do you judge us rappers on ignorant double standards?
What have I done? I just gave the fans the matchup they were begging for years. I put my respected rep on the line to battle the rapper least respected by his peers. You're right, I'm a nice guy. Today the evidence has never been as clear. Gave you a shot at resurrecting your career just by mentioning my ear. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Irate, we're keeping it 100. Your pen game is just so sloppy. Your angles are so basic. You say the shit so choppy, that painfully slow cadence. You're trash with the writtens. You're a whack-ass musician. The people's court, verdict's out. All you have's the conviction. We would rather hear one-dimensional good rapping with gun rhymes than hear someone yell to overcompensate for actual punchlines. It's a fucking rap, but it's been a ride. And Lush bought you the ticket. I'm glad you're making money off it. Avocado didn't. That's why grind time became the protocol of how not to run a business, because Direct treated faggots like you respectfully. Now he don't have a pot to piss in. Go ahead and say my fans are jocking. Are you kidding? You're a walking contradiction. Click here for drummer battle. Click here for Sopa song. Sounds like a lot of blogs and gimmicks. So you could say you made up the style and I copied and I mimicked, but the ironic part is I'm respected for being everything Okwerdz isn't. Go.
Yo, I'll throw this comedian out the window for being one of Battlin's top 10 homos and leave blood splattered all over his happy face like the Watchmen logo. Whoa! And Corey Sharon lied on your face, faggot. With that lisp, every time you shout your raps, they should come with a shower cap. And I bet you get homesick watching the sand fall in an hourglass. I let his broad roll my dice and I let the animal loose like Jumanji. Punjabi, you're so thick and lispy, if you try to say Mississippi, it would cause a fucking tsunami. And to that faggot Big Mac, I've been rocking gangster suits my whole life, so how you gonna say that Tone bitch you? Fuck a Big Mac, bitch, you look like the whole menu. Hold on. Bitch, you look like the whole venue. I live what you rap about, so how can you relate? Faggot, if I bit your style of rocking suits, you should fucking bite my style of losing weight.
We're both known as the funny guys, and we're both large with some big breasts. We look alike so much that when I raped his mom, she charged him with incest. You need to quit writing those movie bars and give it a rest, because he relates his whole life to movies. This kid is obsessed. Shit, one night some guys were raping him and he was really impressed. Like, wow, this reminds me of that shower scene in American History X. Yo, you like movies? Let's do movie titles. This jackass won't ever leave a pretty woman knocked up or get paid in full. I'm a psycho. See me on a dark night, I turn into a raging bull. A natural born killer. I got a saw and a blade to leave you in major pain. And we might both be funny people, but I'm your boss and this is your training day. So it's time to kill my idiot brother and prove I got the higher learning. Because if we're both the same person, I'll just shoot myself and get rid of you. Tyler Durden. You see, back in the days, you were actually vicious. You had the ambition. But nowadays, you're whack with the writtens. You're a has-been admitted. When all you ever really write are movie bars, you ain't really rapping consistent. Plus, we all found out that your whole fucking act was a gimmick when you fell off and your whole career in battling finished exactly the minute Blockbuster ran out of business.
I said, what? Motherfucker, I live this shit. Plus, I cast a shadow so big that it's no fucking wonder you live in it. Get out the pine box. Shit, Disaster said your turban size was like 35, I'm guessing. Thinking back, I'm pretty sure your turban size is 9/11. Now, I don't know if this is a lie or not, but someone told me Organic started to get suicidal thoughts when he heard the word HFK in the same sentence as Title Shot.
A-Class pissed on you so bad that you're the one who got yellow. I want to go on top of a mountain and yell madness as a faggot and enjoy a long echo. You're so much of a large fellow that when Nestle's house caught fire, you ran towards it with a bag of marshmallows. He likes to crash birthday parties just to get his cake on. I told this fat fuck to eat a vegetable. So we went down on DNA's mom. You've always kept the same style, you're one dimension. So every time you battle ain't much expected. But when I take your life and fucking end it, your fat ass will be another dead Latino rapper. Pun intended.
I'm not Pat. I don't need no crab moves that were named in Boston. Bitch, I'm mad. I will fucking eat your lab if it's made of chocolate. And if you want to tell jokes, I got a good one. I need some crowd participation on this one, all right? Knock, knock. 9/11. He fucking did it. That's how you fucking do it.
I will out-rap you, then out-fat you. I'm so much of a fat guy that I'm a regular at the Mandarin. I'll walk in that motherfucker like, hey Chang, hey Wang, what's happening? Yo, I'm better than you. I'm better than you at snoring while sleeping, heavy breathing, trick-or-treating, going on a diet and cheating, overeating, feasting, and I'm basically beasting at any obese thing. Madness is Colombian, a land that doesn't have any money. Jeez, that fucking place is so crappy it bugs me. I can go to Colombia with $5, grab me a honey, get smashed with my buddies, and still have enough left to buy half of your country. He's a necrophiliac with a rapist conviction. He likes to have sex with dead chicks. It's a crazy condition. He'll ask a broad to fuck, and she'll say, over my dead body. And he's like, ooh, that's my favorite position. Yo, I just said some real ass fucking shit, and I bet this prick is really mad at me. But when you're so much of a faggot that Fresco fucks your girl, I'm winning automatically.
I ain't laughing. Suckers is lame, I hate rappers. He tucked in his chain because I'm fucking insane, I'd straight jacket. He likes wordplay, so we'll let the nerd play Scrabble and strangle this burnt-faced bastard till he spells my first name backwards. Now, I didn't want to get personal with you because this ain't even a personal issue. It's a nerd with a pencil against a Serbian pistol with aim sharp as the curve on a Ginsu. Sounds like a surfacing missile searching to hit you when all you heard was a whistle. I've lost my mind. Can't even stop it with antipsychotics the doc prescribes. I've shared a therapist with Arabic terrorists and Eric Harris from Columbine. Fuck a charity for autism, I'll stomp a retarded guy and rob him blind. Leave him traumatized like the time you looked into your father's eyes and watched him die.
I told him I've been crushing you for years. He said that's yet to be seen. But think about it. That's not what we were led to believe. Because you told Hollohan he bit your lines and said them to me, which technically means I won this shit before you stepped in the ring. Now you can say it's no more Mr. Nice Guy Pat. It's no more anything now. Your lifeline's flat. You'd burn any bridge to win a battle, Pat. That's true. Even your best friend had a pact with you, and you stabbed him in the bat tattoo. See, nothing seems sucker-free about the stuff that Pat spits. Because he keeps chucking weak sucker punches. That's it. A bunch of cheap stuff he needs for every sucker Pat tricks. Sucker free? Sucker please. You can suck a fat dick.
See, TheSaurus has a little girl. What an awful shame.
Poor girl thought his father name's gone away. Wouldn't even recognize him if she saw his face. Plus, she'd probably puke and just crawl away. While he was losing battles, she was getting potty trained. Now the girl's walking straight and talking great. But one thing you will never hear your daughter say is Happy Father's Day. She's probably home alone right now watching Saw 3D. Yo, and eating condoms off the ground. Because her dad's too busy battling rather than bonding with his child. The only real thing she has in common with him now is the fact that neither one of them have a father that's around. So quit bragging every battle about your long list of accomplishments. Because battle rapping for 10 years in the same position's preposterous. Stop lying to the fans and kids on the internet watching this, giving them confidence, and tell them the truth that you've just been digging a bigger ditch than your father's in.
Now he was once a man of God. St. Patrick was Catholic. But Pat sways both ways to who he's having a match with. Acting crazy like Patrick Bateman, but that plan of attack switched because none of your formulas won. You're Danica, Patrick. You can't fucking fight your way too tall. I'll chuck a right to break your fall. Plus, I brought a rusty knife to cut you like a table saw. That is all, faggot. One punch breaks Patrick's jaw. Get away untraced. Glove safe. Patrick Wall. Face it, dog. I beat you by a lap before the race. This is the slap to wake you up and pay you back for your mistakes. I'm here to max some shorties I can Californicate. He's here to catch his normal case of statutory rape. So talk about my kid or my dad or any chick from my past. If I cared what your angles were, I'd call Bishop and ask.
If he could just get his mind off it, this guy's profit could skyrocket. But everything he sees, he can't stop thinking of rhymes off it. He'd be rolling up to restaurants like, damn it, I can't pick. Can I get a ham Swiss canned fish sandwich jammed with ranch dip, hand-picked clam strips, salmon, and chips to go? What a crappy human amongst me. Clammy, humid, and musty. Fat, stupid, and ugly. Absolutely disgusting. Creepy and slimy. So greasy and shiny, if I look in your forehead and lean to the side, I can see the people behind me. Talk about Bishop, get off his dick. Sucking until your neck sprain. You're his knight in shining armor, huh? Then let's play a little chess game. See, a bishop makes crooked moves and has never ever went straight. And a knight automatically takes an L. Checkmate.
It's funny because I barely started to talk about Bishop yet. And the only chess reference I can make is that he has this bitch in check. And as far as my kid, you don't even know what you're talking about. My daughter's living like a queen. Why would you question my parenting, faggot? I fathered this entire scene. But I knew he was gonna talk about my dad for 5 minutes. I won't even act surprised. I mean, that's the guy's gimmick. We can make this a disaster and expand the time limits. The worst thing about the Halifax explosion is that not enough of your family died in it. Well, that did happen. You bitched and whined, so I'm gonna end your career now. He has you so shook, you're ducking Scarborough year round. You're scared as fuck his homies are here so they can jump you here now. You're so shook you won't even do fucking coke off of a mirror now.
You have one victory. And if you think you got one round against Hollow, you have got to be kidding me. And I know some of y'all might disagree, but let me put those in the check when I go into depth. Against Hollow, you thought that he owed you respect until he roasted the set and went directly for your throat and your neck. Now he's been all over your country, from the East Coast to the West, getting globally repped. While you smoking depressed, broken a mess, watching your stock slowly digress. I mean, you went from top 5 on the Fresh Coast to top 50 in Oakland at best. Cut the bullshit. I grab him by the horns and drag him out the door. I'm a hurricane, category 4. Savage to the core, you a casualty of war. I got Russian shooters that'll beat straight vodka and knock your head off your shoulders when they clean they choppers. I got a team deeper than the Green Bay roster that'll start cutting shit up in here like DJ Doctor. I hope you coat check the body bag. I guess you forgot that backpack that you carry it with. I mean, what the fuck is with that backpack like you carrying shit? You a fraud, a fake, a faggot, you barely legit. And you ain't done enough dirt for me to bury you with.
I watch your battles, trying to figure out why every time you pause for a second and choke when you rhyming, but since your career's dead, I guess you just having your own moment of silence. But that's some nonsense. I honestly cannot fathom how that's an option. So let's just get this battle popping and watch how none of his punches make contact because he's shadow boxing. But fuck that, I swear, don't cross that line with me, boy, because I double dog dare you to mention my son's name, please. You're gonna see an untamed beast running off an unchained leash. But fuck you and yours, I hope you drive your family the wrong way down a one-way street. Your pop should've let you dry on the side of a cum-stained sheet.
Fuck, night boxing, sucker. Box cutters, oxys swing. I come across your chin, nostril slit, esophagus on the ground with your bottom lip on top of it. I'm chopping shit up, so watch who you talking with. I'm speaking in code. Reap what you sow. When you get sown from the blade, I know it's Oakland you claim. I heard it's no joke, it's insane. You could get yoked for your change and smoke for your chain. But you took a different route, and you slowly just strayed from your folks in the game. But it's all thug raps and jug tracks, but we know you were lame, and it's ironic that you never had an O to your name. See, I'm sick enough to twist and flip my old shit. Kick his fucking dome in. Scuff my sneaks, so I stomp him out again and then pistol whip his nose bridge. What? Soon as he starts getting back his focus, I cut his ass open and rip his guts out like I'm twisting up a roach split. He getting too big. I gotta crack him down back into size. What the fuck happened in your last battle, Pass? I couldn't tell if you actually tried or you were drastically high. I mean, I sat back with my guys having the time of my life. I nearly laughed till I cried. I didn't even think you made it back from Grizzlemania, but I'm glad you survived. You've been gone so long, I bet you still think Tupac is the best rapper alive. And in that battle, he said if the cash is there, then Pass is there. I mean, he said if the cash is there, then Pass is there. And then you didn't battle for a year. I mean, your homies from the home team be traveling the world free of a charge, getting treated like stars for speaking their bars. So what's the game plan? You should be making it rain, man. I guess he's a retard.
But fuck that, I'm about to show you what the business is. I wish you would come to my city just so I could watch you get pistol whipped and listen to you screaming louder than them fast whips with the whistle tips. Ooh. And if you talking slick, you get fried up quicker than you can say JJ's fish and chips, so think about the words that come out of your mouth before you fix your lips. Ooh. I seen a couple of niggas in these battles doing double time, right? But I never seen nobody doing double time, right? So I gotta come and show these motherfuckers I'm nice with a little bit of flow. I hit them on the low, I'm in the middle of a I gotta hit it, then I go. And if a nigga try to get up, I'ma get him on the floor. I don't give a shit if you feel it, though. It's trouble I like. And if we ain't even really gotta get into it, I get everybody to feel it as if I'd gutted them open with a butterfly. Nice, right? But wait, you got the ugliest baby mama in battle rap, my nigga. Congratulations. I mean, really, but fuck that, ho. You couldn't pay me $1 million a pound of weed, a Cadillac, a mansion in Miami, a 40 ounce, and a bottle of Hennessy with a stipend just to fuck that, ho. So you should never be allowed to spit them tough guy cocky bars when it's obvious you're not as hard as you claim that you probably are. I know you're a fucking buster because your baby mama is your bodyguard.
Alright, yo, I know y'all can feel this though. I was taught to show no love in that screw-faced cap. I was raised in black hoodies and Blue Jay hats. I was taught to use that thing, that ring, and make you lay flat. I'm just saying. You're too laid back for this new age rap. I rip that top clean off like a Kool-Aid pack. Keep talking flagrant till you get caught up in some confrontation that you can't walk away from. Listen up, my whole clique, I'm equipped with guns. EMS gonna have to pick him up off the ground while he's spitting blood. 16 and a 5 and you gonna get hit with one. Do the math, you get the sum, and you ain't gotta be caught out at that Lakers game to see the nickels, son. Yo, you don't wanna party with me. I'm Ike Love in the nightclub with army fatigues. PH, you should've told him that he cannot rock with me. This ain't a democracy, you in a hot seat and you cannot retreat. I got a solid team I keep on the scene, so I don't need half the block with me to cut words short like apostrophes. Blackbird be coming off the top more than disaster. Them dudes just walk in the room, bend over backwards, and just throw they log in. No passwords. Fuck the joking shit. We can take it to the streets, homeboy. Matter of fact, I would rather that. I'm coming back in black with the gat to match. Rat-tat-tat. I just caught a body. Where the fuck is Louis Dallas at?
My man here got the weirdest attitude about the rest of King of the Dot, like you better than them all. But in reality, your voice just made everyone in this room want to shove their fucking head into a wall. I mean, shit. For real, y'all, maybe I'm gassing, but to me, that fake gangster act just don't match with that Canadian accent. Now you looking paranoid because you can't tell who your best friend is. You went on a bender and now you acting weird and depressed like Sketch Menace. Your teeth and your gums are telling me that you probably got the breath of a meth chemist. When I write, my bars is locked. So for you, this is nothing less than a death sentence. You bring a fat black girl to every battle you at, and I think that that's just precious. But understand, I'm from the Bay, so my clique ain't gang related, it's game related. I ain't a gangster, but I'll take your face and slap that shit. I 808 it. Organic and lush is not your friends. They set this battle up, that's a major statement. If they your boys, they would have locked you up in the house today. You gonna wish you had an ankle bracelet.
You hop in the box at the post office, go through the sorter. You got some connects at the airport, some local supporters. I mean, you could be a criminal murderer, known for the torture, because we all know how easy it is for Mexicans to get over a border. You got cute stories about how you grind and you steal, how you pop in that Glock and the 9 you conceal. But I'm a cokehead, so I can always spot when the line isn't real. Your slut mother was a porn star in the 80s. All the boys been through her. I remember her from more films than Troy McClure. Plus, you ain't a real artist. I make you empty your pockets. I find a bill if I check in your wallet and kill targets. I'll make you drop and give me 20 like a drill sergeant. See, I'm the main core, you the second string. I tell this bitch to take me to his leader, then behead your king. You can run and get your gat, I'll come back with that heavy swing. I'm like a blind man. I use my hands for everything. I've been in this bitch since way back. Every battle I've been in, I made it a great match. If my homie didn't lie and do me dirty, I would've ate Pat. Straight fact, but it remains that I'm hungry, so ASAP organic. Tell Sketch his ghostwriter wants his change back.
So that manslaughter charge he frontin' about? Please, nigga. It ain't cause you fired shots. It wasn't cause you in the hood, you dumping and you ride with Glocks. Though I hate pigs, I'll send a shout out to them hired cops that kept Jeff stuck behind the pen like writer's block. You have been STD, Jeff. You exchanged like the rental. How the fuck is his name God, but he flamed like the devil? My blood's raging and patient. Cold cage within the kennel, force blazing and raging. Cause Menace when I sketch you. I'm crashing in this infantry. I'm waiting for the heckles. Red lasers on the target from the basement to the bedroom. Get him wasted, everything hit. Get a facelift and a head wound with his waist split. Legs get amputated from the leg wound. I was supposed to be in Canada, giving disaster devastation, but instead I'm at war with God, like Revelations. A facade, a mirage you cling, as imitation only linked by the 6 degrees of separation. You're a fan, a stand to me is defamation. Hollohan's hollow man to me, he's Kevin Bacon. How the fuck y'all ride with him? How the fuck y'all ride with him? He ain't loyal as a patriot. You dispatch state. You disloyal, ungrateful bitch. Jeff's a mere mortal. Good God, you make me sick. I came to turn my back on God like an atheist.
So choose the spot and time to sign the dotted line in blood. I go on autopilot and become a homicidal thug. I represent that squad from the dark side. We slit guys' throats. Laugh as your guts spilling out of you like it's an inside joke. And I ain't gonna stop until you're dead in my basement and I'm removing your organs like a church renovation. To try to maintain the feeling of my higher power, you'd need a line of coke cut with rifle powder 100 times an hour. This bag is straight dreams of weddings and bridal showers, but your girl gets fucked by me with STDs every time that I'm around her. She confides for hours in me like a guidance counselor. First, I build up her trust. See, I empower, then I deflower, I devour. She'll cry for hours, swearing she's still dirty while she's lying down inside your shower. I fucked your bitch in your living room. That filthy hoe was pathetic. More things happened on the couch than the Simpsons opening credits.
I mean, I get it. Y'all laughed at that Mexican joke, right?
Race jokes, Spanish jokes again, how original. Really, Jeff? They'll never guess. I'll flip the race card. Didn't Patch Day say it best? To think that he's racist, but who cares if he's white? You racist piece of shit. All you do is stereotype. So why worry about my skin color? Who cares if I'm spick, brother? When every race joke still applies to your spick mother. That's a rap. Grabbing that battle axe, I call them, and half of that, I crash in his habitat. Your carcass is splattered, ass cracking, I'm damaging that. Target them gats, I have half of his head and back. Altered, I'm a savage slash monster. Battle raps, harbored up in battle rap, martyrs in a Halifax harbor. Okay, last night I seen him, twisted, mouth foaming, lockjaw. Y'all told me that he's sick, well the doc called. I'm quick to call bluffs, then I let it ring. If you shot call, I'll give you star 6, 7 like a block call. I seen him at Battle Tactics, battling Don Juan. You grabbed him by his collar, shook him like pom-poms. If you grabbed me, Jeff, shit'd get heated like Long Johns. Turn this whole rap scene into battle rap's gone wrong. Wait, hold on, I don't think you're a savage. Every battle I eat, I still feel like a famished. Jeffrey, you're looking scared. The crowd can see that you're panicked. Your chances of winning here is about as slim as organic.
Yeah! And what, you say I'm covered in racist tats like on my chest is a swastika? Shut the fuck up till Jeff is just dropping you. Ground and pound getting on top of you. You're just an imposter pretending to rep the Mexican mafia. You ain't a big boss, you Rick Ross, correctional officer. Yo! Soon I can travel the world. I have your body separated in different sections in Bosnia. Head is left in Somalia, rest in Czechoslovakia. Family up late at night like feeling the effect of insomnia. And if you go by my first name, I'm a very familiar serial killer, so I guess I'll just Jeffrey Dahmer you. Shit, I heard you was moving to Canada. I was tripping that Cortez be my neighbor, man. The way he released statements at police stations, I knew I had to change my plans. There'd been a repair truck out front that looked a lot more like a surveillance van. And I phoned all the homies on the block, ain't nobody called a maintenance man. You and that dude who just battled disaster was doing B&Es all the time. I heard that you was the lookout while he was inside, but you left the first second the police had arrived. It wasn't the first time this rat purposely left DNA behind at the scene of a crime. See, you probably loved it when the officers rushed in and brought me to justice. Now I'm causing a ruckus, the Roman to fuck with a boss to you suckers. Doctors are coming now to get him to the hospital rushing, cause I'm gonna beat you till you got a concussion and need machines to get your oxygen pumping. Causing a constant obstruction to all of your bodily functions. You think your squad crazy? I got every person here in Toronto to rush them. Have you laying down with your hands on your heads like abdominal crunchers. I'm surprised you got out of bed for this. Ethnic joke. Maybe think we would never meet. It's weird a lazy Mexican would live in a city that never sleeps. Cause you don't. Yo, cause you don't possess that natural gift, so you have to prepare harder. Flashback through his life, go from rapper to scared farmer. You're a New York Mexican. I'm Madison Square Gardener.
Like Bruce B. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bruce B.
May he rest in peace. And I would never disrespect him. And I know this is a touchy subject, but fuck. There's a rumor that I heard about y'all with. I'm disgusted, Jeff. Don't get upset. Just be real with yourself, because every drug that Bruce did, you dealt it yourself. Every line on the canvas, capsule in every tablet, you're the worst kind of friend. You influence his every habit. He got high from within, he hid his vulnerabilities, and since you taught him how to get high, I think I'll teach you about responsibility. Real friends help you make yourself. If I was him as a fake friend, I would hate myself. All the roids and them cocaine, I would hate my health. If I'm the reason my man's dead, I would take myself. No pause and metaphors, I'm dishing it the realest way, cause your actions then are the reason he ain't here today. And y'all doubted I would lose to him and jeopardize my top tier? Well, I'm deaf. Not here. I did it for my G's in a Bing. Locked down, they got years. Never snitched to the judge book or they got scared. But not you, cause in your eyes, you'd have got the snitching. So I bring this campaign like a politician. You want beef? I cock back, I start to spit and bring it to my door, and you'll pay like you got admission. How the fuck y'all think this faggot on my level? How the fuck is he a god? All I see is a white devil. Him, a slight rebel, I squeeze, get my blow on. Creep the street, or we gon' beef till the cow's gone. The Scotian perimeter's blocked, about a mile long, the son of a gun, but I'll clap like a proud mom.
Yeah!
pretender dies if he don't surrender what is mine. Besides, you wouldn't be here if Bender never took a dive. Then you hide away in Calgary, setting up battles for everyone else, but didn't make one fucking match for yourself? Dude, it's a chain, not a chastity belt. Funny how your buddy left and your stock drastically fell. What, Hollohan got locked so you couldn't ask him for help? He says he's your ghostwriter? That's probably true, because up close, that chain looks awfully gaudy on you. Here's the facts, I'll tell him straight. I've never seen any footage of you rapping on a stage. No freestyle battle footage with your name. Never seen a cypher where Zachary was great. Shit, your rap career of late and the one outside of King of the Dot are exactly the same. But wait, maybe you've been in the studio, producing something tight. I haven't heard a single song yet. Well, at least you're doing one thing right.
Y'all, the fans are asking me, Sketch, what would you beef with this guy for? I tell him the title's like a video game. Defeat it and you'll start feeling quite bored and have nothing left to do but go back and start beating your high scores. I don't know what you see in him, dude's lame. I'll leave you scheming for loose change. Well, I walk away this evening with a G and a new chain. But see, you've hoped for this rematch since you choked against me back in '09, and both times, all you're throwing is weak jabs, relying on shock value, going for cheap laughs. So it's like you got sober and relapsed because now you're going to get smashed. Hey, Organic, remember when the cops attacked you? Well, take a load off and relax, because now you got a front row seat to watch the Poe get its beats back. See, he blames his last loss to me on his choke. Well, I'm sick of hearing you bitch and whine. How about this time you just try and not forget your rhymes? So step aside, you're getting left behind. You're coming out of pocket and getting booked for your offensive lines and running for safety now that you've switched to the defensive side. I already murdered you once 2 years ago. What makes you think that I won't dead this guy? You can call me Michael Vick. I'm here to get rich for the second time.
Listen, after I win tonight, I'll be bumping my chest. But tears filled your eyes when that chain was hung on your neck and you looked to the sky like, R.I.P. Bruce B. I love you to death. Well, Bruce was in heaven like, shut up, Sketch. Look, I'm gonna try and be straight with you. The guy hated you. He died to get away from you. So, hey, man, I'm not, rest in peace, though. Respect the dude and we all mourn him. But if he was your friend, I'm guessing he died of boredom. I mean, Christ, Sketch, you're just so dull. Not even Mindbender loves you, and he loves us all! You asked for disaster? Low. Immaculate? No. You lucky you got a rematch with Poe. And I remember the Alamo. Now I'm a fucking pop him, Nucky Thompson. Set prices on your bars like Al Capone. His girl caught him wearing that chain. She screamed, take it off, slut! Shook him by his face like, we never know when Pat's Day might pop up.
So watch me leave Whitby in shambles. Fuck that town where you live. I'm gonna leave you sink to the bottom while you're bound by your wrist, because if you want to be the captain, you're going down with the ship. See, you got no fans unless outside of your home city, so you got no talent, you're worthless. Always yelling, but what you're saying has no actual purpose. They'll yell loud because they're drunk now and react to your bullshit, but online they'll laugh at you and skip through half of your verses. They'll go home and watch it and be like, that was the verdict? That's not the way that I remember it happened in person. See, the fact of the matter is you distract them, you use it as a diversion. You're watching this square with no bars like the theatrical version. See, I'll bet your daddy accosted you behind the house with your sister and made you kneel young while you were down by the river. Get up! And to cope with it now, you drink and pass out from the liquor, acting loud on the streets and running your mouth like a wigger. But there ain't no drinking involved when I lay the smack down on Richard and throw shots at your fucking body and beat the black out your liver. See, he's got a drinking problem that needs resolving before you can start talking shit to me. To be honest, what has Rich accomplished? It must be exhausting getting beat so often. You got the most losses in the league. Els Tachetta, Twist, and Soulcon. Hell, even one of those losses is from me. So Organic set this matchup knowing I'd body you in 3. He's an enabler. Giving this pathetic drunk another shot he doesn't need.
You're Calgary's division rep. Every battle you throw, you suck American dick till you be breaking a sweat. Fucking up plane tickets, border arrangements. Let me save you the stress. Use Canadian rappers. You be flying out Americans and breaking a sweat. Don't you have a brain in your head? Or since you couldn't battle Lopesha, you became him instead. Or what about him naming his event Frostbite? Please examine that statement. He's saying his division is cold, decaying, and needs amputation. You suck at rap. I got a whole bag of tricks.
so it ain't just for laughs when I gag your bitch. And on some real shit, who would you rather have a beer with?
Yo, you just blew your only chance to hold the chain. I guess your little shoulders just can't take it. So don't brag about the road you had to take to get here, because I don't have the patience, especially since a coattail was your mode of transportation. See, you're a bargaining chip. Without a partner, you're shit. You're begging for scraps the way you're Oliver Twist. Like, you gotta be kidding. This economy's shit, and ironically, still nobody wants to be rich. But since you teamed with Diaz, it seems like your persona's gone to shit. Digging deep for angles about how a girl jacked O'Mac and left him hoping for a lift. But a minute later, somehow won that battle, took all his dough, and then you split, proving he's a two-time champ at getting his money fucking stolen by a bitch. Yeah, you need to think before you talk, and now you're getting crushed. You should have acted like Drake's boy and fucking kept it on the hush. Because he was... Because he was watching from the top while y'all were dropping acapellas. So when you dissed him in your interview, you sounded awfully undeveloped, so I can see the bitch in you. It's common to be jealous.
Whoa!